I was debating on whether or not I should make this video, but I think I kind of owe it to myself in a sense to make it because it's about someone special, someone I can say that I love. They don't even know it. But in about 3 hours, I don't even have a watch. In about 3 hours, John Cena is going to have his retirement match against Gunther at Saturday night's main event. Unfortunately, I will not be watching it. I will be catching some Z's because your boy's a little beat up. But I'll be watching it later on during the day. 2008 is when I started watching, when I discovered WWE. And John Cena captivated me. He was the World Heavyweight Champion at the time. And he captivated me so much that I kept going back week after week. I kept watching it, and I haven't stopped watching it for 17 years. Yeah, it's been that long. I've suffered through the good. I've suffered through the bad. And trust me, there was a whole lot of bad. Now, I've been watching WWE for a long time, and John Cena has always been my guy. I proclaim myself a #1 Cena fan. Although I never showed it, all I did was talk about it. And by the way, the spinner belt, the most beautiful belt in wrestling, fight. But I thought to just hop on here and give my thoughts. I'm probably going to do a lot of editing as I choose my words, trying to find what's the right thing to say, and getting everything I want out of it. First off, it's a topic for debate. But as far as I'm concerned, John Cena is the greatest of all time. People, I've grown up in different generations that watch different types of wrestling, different types of people. You got people from the 80s who think Hogan is the man. You got fans watching the Attitude Era. They got Rock and Austin. I started watching just after the company turned PG. And I was 6 years old at the time, 2008. So John Cena was my childhood hero. His feud with Randy Orton in 2009 was basically what enamored me to it, I guess, because I was captivated. I kept on watching. I didn't know much about WWE at that point, and I was basically going off like the crowd reactions. Every time his music hits, the fans would go crazy. So that was basically how I became a fan. But then he became a hero. He became the hero. Randy was the villain. And that's basically what attached me to John Cena. Like, ever since then, nobody has even come close to touching him as far as I'm concerned. He is the greatest of all time. He was always my #1 guy. I always rooted for him. I always defended him against people. I still defend him to this day. You know, John Cena got a lot of hate for the character he was portraying on TV. And I don't know if it was because I was a child and I wasn't a smart fan to the business. But I didn't care. I always defended him. I never said a bad thing about him. He was always the guy to me. And he is still the guy to me. Now, many of you don't know this, and why would you? Because I don't ever talk about it. But John Cena inspired me to want to become a professional wrestler. I discovered wrestling because of John Cena. I love wrestling because of John Cena. And I want to be a professional wrestler myself because of John Cena. And never give up is not just a catchphrase to me. It's something that I take to heart because I have things that I want to accomplish in my life, professional wrestling being one of them, and I don't intend on giving up. I am 23 currently. I don't know what the near future holds for me necessarily, but I know that wrestling is something I want to do, something that I'm passionate about, and something that I want to do for the rest of my life, and it's all because of John Cena. It has been an honor, a privilege really, to live in the era of John Cena and experience his career for the past 17 years. Hey, it's 17 years. He won his 17th World Championship this year. It's kind of fitting. And if you get a chance, by the way, listen to his album. I mean, there's not one bad song on that album. I can understand why it got platinum. And there's a song on there, the last one, it's called If It All Ended Tomorrow. And it's kind of fitting because, well, for me, it's going to be tomorrow. But it's the end. It's John Cena retiring. And I remember watching Money in the Bank 2024. He announced his retirement and I just burst out in tears. I rarely cry watching wrestling. But him saying that just like put a knife in my heart. And the tears are going to come back tomorrow because it's his retirement match. I'm not ready for it to be over, but it's gotta be over one way or another. You know, there's a lot of controversy surrounding his retirement tour. And I've kind of let stuff get to me. But I've decided to let that go and enjoy the last few months of my hero's career before it's over and I can't see him anymore. You know, I cried when he won number 17 at WrestleMania. I was ecstatic that he finally became the Intercontinental Champion and he became a Grand Slam champion. And I've just been trying to doing my best to enjoy the last few months of this run. Because it's all ending. It's done at this point. And I don't want to let negativity get in the way of my enjoyment of seeing my childhood hero ride off into the sunset on his own terms. I just wanted to hop on here, say my feelings, and just give thanks, you know. I am thankful to have been a John Cena fan for as long as I have. I will continue to be a John Cena fan moving forward. And all I wanted to say was, thank you, John Cena. I am who I am because of you. Truly. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I wouldn't have this channel if it wasn't for you. I wouldn't have the drive for professional wrestling for life if it wasn't for you. And it's going to be a privilege watching your final match tomorrow night. It's going to be a privilege to see you ride off in the sunset. I don't know if I will be able to handle it because the tears might take over me. But I just wanted to say thank you for being you. Thank you for making me who I am. Thank you for all that you have done in your career. You truly are the greatest of all time. And this is my final salute to you.